Hello everyone, Will here, and today I'm here to announce the release of the 10 million visits update. That's correct. Project Stardust has finally reached 10 million visits, and with that, two new franchises have been added: Mass Effect and the Expanse. For the Mass Effect tree, we start with the Alamo, then progress to the Berlin. From there, you have the second option, the Normandy SR1, or the York. Branching off of the SR1, you have the Normandy SR2. Now, I'm not sure, I don't really know my Mass Effect lore, but perhaps people who watch this video can tell me more about it, because I have no idea about it. And then from the York, we branch off again. The Savine, correct me, I hope I pronounced that right, which I've heard is pretty darn underpowered and desperately needs a nerf. From the Savine, I hope God I'm pronouncing that correctly, we have the Destiny Ascension, which I've heard is much more powerful than that. Then from the York, you can go to the Kilimanjaro, and then the Denali Mark II. Sorry. And then at the end, this is a special ship, the Sovereign, which I'm told is a giant space alien. And in order to get this, you need 6 million XP with the Destiny. This thing. 400,000 XP with the Berlin, and finally 2 million XP with the SR1. And that is the current Mass Effect tree. I thought it would get expanded, but if it does, we'll see. We'll see. And we have two new. Actually, no. You guys can find out that on your own. We have the Expanse tree. Now, I have never heard of this franchise, so if anyone can tell me down in the comments just what this franchise is all about, that would be perfect. So, starting off, we have the Orbital Railgun. Apparently, this is a better version of the Machton in Halo. This thing. And, supposedly, even better than this. I suppose we'll have to see. You start off with the Phantom, and from there you can progress to the Morgan or the DeWalt. Starting with this tree up here, we got the DeWalt, starting off with the Phantom. The Tynan. I hope to God I'm pronouncing these names correctly. Pella, which is a premium. The Gatamang Ford. I don't even going to try to pronounce that last word. The Gatamang, I'll just call it that. Show up to God I'm pronouncing this correct. The Condon, oh god. Do I even dare to pronounce these correctly? These models, I'm going to be honest, are quite detailed. Perhaps those of you who know Expanse can tell what do you think of these models. On the Phantom tree, we have the Munro. I am so sorry if I'm not pronouncing these correctly. The Leonidas. Very interesting little ship there. And then we can go one of two directions. The Baikal, I think it's called. And then the Zenobia. This is a very interesting ship. I've never seen this before. Apologies, I've never actually played Mass Effect or seen the Expanse, so I'm very unfamiliar with the lore naming. You have the Truman. Very interesting designs. You have the Tripoli. That's it for this line. United Nations line. You have the Morgan. I have the Morgan line. That's what we're just gonna call it. Get used to it. I don't know what faction. Then going from the Morgan, we have the Corvette. And then you can branch out to stealth ships. We'll do the cruiser line first. We have the Raptor Strike Cruiser. And the Scirocco Assault Cruiser? Scirocco Assault Cruiser? I sure hope I'm pronouncing these right. The Donagher Battleship. These models are very interesting. The Harmon, and at the end of the line, the Harmon Dun Don't even bother pronouncing that correctly, because I'm not going to pronounce it correctly, no matter how much I try. And to get this, you need 8.5 million XP with this. Next, we have the stealth ship line, the Shendian. These engines are massive. Then the Banshee. Well, that's a stealth ship. Reminds me of the Dreadnought a little. And then the Stealth C. Apparently this is a missile platform. Hehe, nuke. Nuclear cluster bomber. This is my first time ever seeing this. A light rail. Huh, guess that's kind of like a Mac. And then you have the Amon-Ra. The stealth ship for a different faction, which I don't know the name of. And then we have these things right here. The Rocinante. No idea. And then the limited ship for this update, Rocinante Refit. This will be available until July 30th, if I'm correct. So you got plenty of time to get this one. Well, that's going to do it for this update. Anyway, that's the new update. I hope you guys have fun with these. Who knows what they're going to add next. Thank you for watching. Farewell.